it's Kira from Rat Fitness, and welcome back to another rat video. Today we are going to be doing some yoga and stretching. I want to make a disclaimer that I am not a yoga instructor. This flow is based off of my experience with various yoga classes. I also want to address the coloring on this video. I'm still learning all of the buttons and everything on my new camera, so please bear with me while I continue to learn, especially with filming outside. So let's go ahead and get ready to start with some deep breathing in this very short practice. So we're just going to sit in a cross-legged position, hands on your knees, and you are going to inhale through your nose, hold it for a few seconds, and then exhale deeply through the mouth. We will be doing this a couple times just to get all the tension out of our bodies, set some intentions for this movement, and then we will go into some seated side stretches.
How the hell did you ever pick me? Honestly, 'cause I could sing you a song, but I don't think words can express your beauty. It's singing to me. How the hell do we end up like this? You bring out the beast in me. I fell in love from the moment we kissed. Since then we've been history.
Okay, so now we're going to move into some cat-cow pose. So on your cow, you're going to inhale very deeply and then exhale on the cat. And we will be doing this a few times to get our back, wake up our back muscles, make sure they're prepared to hold up our body while we get into these various stretches. So make sure that your breath aligns with the movement throughout this practice. And then we will walk our hands forward into a upward facing dog, again to, well, this is more for our hips. I'm wiggling my hips side to side just to make sure they're awoken as well to get us ready. And then we are going to push back into a child's pose, also to stretch out our hips and also your back. If you can see, my hands are stretched out forward and I'm really stretching them forward in a relaxed position just to wake up that big back muscles to make sure it's ready to again hold up our body. Then we will be flowing through these two poses, just gently rippling your spine back and forth slowly so that our body again can fully wake up and be ready for the rest of the practice. And we will be doing this a few times. So now I'm going to bring my left foot up into and angled out on the mat into a lizard pose, just to stretch out that right hip as well as the left a little bit too. If you want, you can stay in this pose, or if you are able, you can reach your same side arm back and pick up your other foot and bring it towards you for a nice quad stretch. Of course, if you are not at this point in your journey, you can just stay in the lizard pose. And we're going to go ahead and repeat that same flow on the other side. Okay, so now we're going to move back into the tabletop position and then transition to a downward facing dog, pushing up on our toes, going back into our heels, pushing with our hands back into a triangle-like pose with your butt in the air. I'm now going to pedal out my heels just to make sure that we can reach our heels to the ground. So this will just warm your heels up for this position. And then I'm going to raise my right leg and open my hip up to the side, just for a three-legged dog position. And then shortly after that, I will swing my leg through and step up into a high lunge and warrior one. And really kind of sit into that front leg. Continue to inhale and exhale, and raise your arms up high so you raise them high. I'm then going to open up into a warrior two pose. Again, sitting in that front leg and really making sure we're breathing. And I messed up the triangle pose here. You're actually going to be straightening your front leg. I do that on the other side. Do it correctly on the other side. But yes, and then I'm going to reach back up just to get that side stretch again. So let's cartwheel back down. And we're going to return to our downward facing dog. And we're going to do that exact same thing on the other side. To capture this, nobody's gonna hold your hand and guide you through. It's up for you to understand. Nobody's gonna feel your pain when all is done, and it's time for you to walk away. When you have today, you should say all that you have to say. Don't point the blame when you can't find nothing. To yourself and you might find something. It's time that we sort it out, all of the things we complain about. So listen close to the sound of your soul. Take back a life we led once before. If it ain't you, then who? If it ain't you, then who's gonna love you? Nobody's gonna love you if you can't capture this. Nobody's gonna hold your hand and guide you through. It's up for you to understand. Nobody's gonna feel your pain. So we're now going to cartwheel down into a plank, high plank, and back into a downward facing dog for a minute, and then we will go back into a plank and push down into a chaturanga to up dog. Try to keep your thighs off the ground if you can. If you're not at that point though, of course, you can let them rest on the ground for a downward facing dog. We're then going to go back into a downward dog and walk our hands back to our heels and go into a forward fold position and just kind of hang here like a rag doll. Sweep side to side. Just let your back relax. Just hang down. I can't believe the damn thing they say. Now we're going to go into a sunny salutation. Full flow. So elbows up to the floor for a halfway lift. Go back down to a forward fold and then ragdoll ourselves up. Just peeling your spine upwards slowly. Raise your arms up. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Go back down into a forward fold. Walk our hands out to
so tell
plank.
Me, how does it feel? How does it feel to be like you? I think your mouth should be quiet, 'cause it never tells the truth now. So tell me why? Why does it have to be this way? Why can't things ever change?
Halfway lift, go down to a forward fold, raise back up,
Why can things ever change? So come down now. Come down from your tower now. Come down now from your tower. Oh, come down. Come down from your tower. Come down. Come down. Come down from your tower.
Okay, second to last pose here. We're going to be going into a quick tree pose. I realized I was running out of time, so that is why it is so kind of rushed. So I'm just taking my right leg and positioning it up in my inner thigh. Of course, if you are not at this point in balance yet, you can position it lower on your leg, on your ankle, below your knee. And as you can see, again, I am struggling a little bit because I'm rushing it. Hopefully we'll be able to do more balance-based stretches. Here I am landing, and we're going to end in a nice mountain pose. So again, just breathe in and out and feel the effects of that stretch out on your body. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Please make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you again in the next video. Bye!